Coming to you live from the city of mystery and romance, St. Paul, Minnesota, your pal, Johnny Sixgun, back with the Bloodborne, Session 4. Got a fever, and the only prescription is more Bloodborne. Quite frankly, I wasn't intending to play tonight, but I've got the itch. Did a little research, figured out a pretty obvious area I missed earlier, and we're gonna check it out. We're gonna go a-hunting tonight. Hunting and gathering. Hunting for beasts and gathering woe in the treacherous world of Yharnam in From Software's 2015 PS4 exclusive RPG, Bloodborne. Hope everyone's doing well this Thursday evening. Nothing new to report here, really. Just want to kill some monsters. Come on. Hello, nurse. Hey, how's the old crone doing? Crone is crazy. Alright. Nobody out in the old churchyard tonight. That's a bit irregular, and that's okay. Not here to roust the clergy tonight. We're out for beasts. The blood of the beasts. And there's a fellow over there roasting some beast. I'll fire a warning shot across his bow. Divide and conquer. That's what we do. That's what we say, and we do what we say. One hit. Not bad. We're getting pretty tough here. Kind of checking out the old wiki last night. And taking down Vicar Amalia the other day. That was a little advanced. There were some easier bosses we could have fell before her. For example, last night we took down those cackling witches of Yharnam. Wonder if the Blair Witch was among them. Kind of odd, that Blair Witch project. Don't know if folks saw that one in the theater back in 98, 99, whenever that one came out. Kind of the first big deal found footage movie. No one was quite certain. Is this real? Is this a movie? Is this truly lost footage from a missing camping party? Yeah, it was fake. It was a movie. It was fine. Fun to get swept up in the hysteria and check out the big movies every now and again. Oh, there we go. There's this obvious switch, which I missed a few days ago. There we go. That tomb is a sliding. That's going to be our road to success. I've got a secret goal in mind tonight. If we accomplish that, this run is won. If we fail, shame and misery await. Just like for this sad sack. Sorry, Sacco. Let's venture down the hidden stairway. Well, there's no shame in losing in Bloodborne or Dark Souls, any of these ultra-difficult action RPGs. It's kind of sad to say, but it's part of the fun. Traversing these terrifying landscapes and learning the lay of the land. Oh, it's just a big old dog. Those wolves used to be real mothers. Now they're just pushovers for seasoned monster hunters like us. And not too much shaking in here. That's alright. You always want to scout around for treasure. Look for secret passages. This whole area was lying in wait for us, all because I forgot to find a lever. Looks like some treasure over there. But we will descend the ladder. The former, but not the latter. Oh, antidote. It's always unnerving when you find something like an antidote. It means that you might need it, which means probably got some poisonous enemies up here. But fight poison with poison, I say. Hey, a little teleport to our Hunter's Dream, our safe haven, where we can visit the doll. Maybe that wacky old coot in the wheelchair. But for now, we're going to keep on keeping on. Oh, what have we here? No, we're not welcome here. I'll show them who's not welcome. I always like the door opening animations in Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Very reminiscent of Viggo Mortensen from the Two Towers, Aragorn, son of Arathorn. Around these parts, we just call him Strider. One of the Dunedain Rangers. Alright, well, looks like trouble in town here. Old Yarnum is a burnin'. Oh, looks like we had a skitter critter there. Where you at, critter? If we catch those little monsters, can typically get some good treasure out of the deal. Usually some weapon power-ups, which are very welcome.
Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those alone. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
And there we go, a friendly, maybe not so friendly warning. Could be trouble in town here. And we're gonna stir it up. We're gonna make trouble. Kinda want that treasure down there, but I don't know that that's gonna be our best path at the moment. A little more treasure. Oh, that's a lot of blood vials. That means I'm gonna lose a bit of health here and there. Not from him, though. He's a kind of a weak guy, a fuzzy boy. Don't have to worry about trouble from a fuzzy boy. Ma won't shave me. Jesus can't save me. Dog-faced boy. Little lyric from the track Dog-Faced Boy from Eels, one of my old-time favorite bands. They haven't really released a disc that's tickled my fancy in quite a while, but it's okay. Can't all be winners, and tastes change. I bet there's some folks that love a lot of their new stuff. For me, Wonderful Glorious, that was their last good album. Last outstanding one was the phenomenal blinking lights, and other revelations. 2 discs of lovely tunes. And maybe you folks remember Eels and Novocaine for the Soul back in the mid-90s. For all you old-timers out there. Oh dear, this bat looks pretty cruel. We're just gonna hunt and peck. Keep poking away at the enemies slowly because we don't want to be overrun en masse.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless.
We don't want to tangle with these crones for too long. I fear that they may be the ones that will poison us.
Which is why I must stop you.
There it is. I was waiting for it. The gentleman warning us is sporting a minigun. Just like Jesse Ventura in Predator. I ain't got time to bleed, so we're gonna skedaddle here. But we're still gonna keep an eye out for treasure. We'll light a little lamp when we're indoors. Holding a torch. We're carrying a torch for the fallen monsters. Come on, monsters. Really don't want to get hit by that gunfire. That's bad news for old Johnny. Bad news for everybody. Oh, hit some urns of oil there. That was a good trick there, guys. Whoa! Hey, it's our old pals, the crows. Danger around every corner. Little surprises around every corner, but nothing dangerous. Oh wait, everything's incredibly dangerous. Ooh. I want to search that corpse. I want to meet that dad. Oh dear. The goal here is just to kind of clear out all the treasures that we can. That way, if we die, and we have to come back. Oh, we're getting poisoned. We're getting poisoned. That little bar at the top center fills up. I get the poison status, and that's bad news. Poise in the hood. Thankfully, I'm a little overpowered for this level, so I'm really cutting these monsters down to size. Doesn't mean I can rest on my laurels, though. This laurel and hearty handshake. That reminds me. Turns out there were some deleted scenes from Blazing Saddles that were mostly shown on the network version of the 1970s Mel Brooks classic Western comedy. I've never seen them before. A coworker sent them to me, and I'm gonna check them out a little later tonight. Always gotta have a little something to look forward to. Ooh, we got a hunter. Hunters are bad. Especially when we're getting pumped with, and we're done.
Well, the next time...
That's not good. That's 7,000 blood echoes in the hole. But we'll be back to get them. But yeah, kind of excited to see these cutscenes from Blazing Saddles. Sound very Looney Tunes-esque. I was wondering is it even possible to show Blazing Saddles on network television? Apparently it was, but they had to cut some stuff and batch some other stuff back in. Oh, there's our skitter critter again. Let's get him. Get that critter. Oh, look at him skitter, and I missed a trash. That was not ideal. However, this is one of our shortcuts anyways. Always want to be careful. Heights are not your friend. In Bloodborne. Oh, we got ourselves a hunter's torch. Is it any better than the torch that I've got? Torch? Hunter's torch. Yeah, sure. How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Yeah, we got the witches, we got the fire. It's pretty much the same as Wizard of Oz. Although a little more close to the tone of Return to Oz, the 80s sequel that didn't really go over too well with the kids. A little creepy. Got some wacky, I think, boy, what were they? The rollers, maybe? Kind of spooky enemies in the game. Well, I wouldn't say enemies in the game, but a gang of wheeled antagonists. A beautiful and deadly queen who switches her heads. Pretty creepy. And the movie began with poor old Dorothy being interred at an asylum for the mentally insane. Just not necessarily the fun and lighthearted tone that you remember from the Wizard of Oz. I wonder if kids these days enjoy the Wizard of Oz picture. I know everyone always says, oh, I was so afraid of the flying monkeys. Don't know that I buy into that. I don't know if I was ever afraid of flying monkeys. No, that just sort of brought me back. Brought me in a little circle. Not a very good shortcut. Until we open that gate. Yeah, I don't know. If you're a youngster, I suppose. The way special effects are these days, maybe the kids wouldn't be too afraid of the Wizard of Oz. Never did see the Sam Raimi, what was it, Oz the Great and Powerful, I believe it was, with the, oh dear, what's that fella's name? It's gonna drive me nuts. James Franco. Never cared for the Franco too much. Seen him in some stuff, and I don't know. Something about him just rubs me the wrong way. It's probably more his off-camera persona, the person he truly is. Seems a bit pretentious. There's nothing wrong with pretense, but yeah, a bit of a blowhard. He's not a very believable actor from what I've seen him in. Maybe only half a dozen pictures. He's alright in Spider-Man, I guess. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Speaking of Sam Raimi, this could be maybe a little Army of Darkness-esque, a little Evil Dead. All these crazy creatures and blood flowing freely. If I'd gone back to the beginning, doggone it. But we do not have a chainsaw for an arm. Unfortunately, that could come in handy. Yeah, Sam Raimi also did that Dark Man with Liam Neeson. Remember renting that one on the VHS from the local convenience store back in the day. Dark Man's not too bad. The direct-to-video sequels, haven't seen them. Couldn't tell you if they were good, bad, or ugly. I'd wager ugly. Because the Dark Mans can... He's little malformed, disfigured. It's pretty rough for the Dark Man. There's our hunter pail. And there's that dang old gunfire. So two options. We can just go right down into the battle, or we can go back to the spook house. We're gonna hang out here, just hope this wood holds. I just got stuck in here. No, we did not. We don't want to get stuck. Where's that spook house? Now we're going to have to ascend that tower to take out that gunman. It's not going to be a small feat. However, we may experience defeat. There we go, back on track. Oh, there's that hunter down there. I'll wager our blood echoes are waiting for us, but let's not be impatient. Well, yeah, we found some treasure out of the deal. Got some handy-dandy antidote. The dandy-dote. Mare's oats and... what is it? Well, mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? Little Leland Palmer for you there. Ray Weiss from Twin Peaks. Oh, there's a hot shot again. Yeah, I remember last night mentioning Portlandia. Special Agent Dale Cooper, the mayor of Portland in the comedy program Portlandia, but couldn't remember Kyle MacLachlan's name for the life of me when I was on the spot. It's kind of embarrassing. I remember Kyle's name now. Special Agent Dale Cooper is inarguably one of the greatest characters in television history. Gotta love Coop. He's seen it all. He's a tough as nails FBI investigative agent. But he's also got a bit of a wacky side. Always sees a positive side of things. I love Dale Cooper. I was very pleased to see that Twin Peaks Returns series thing, whatever that event series was. After 20 years, we finally got to find out the fate of Dale Cooper. Sadly, by the end of the series, he was in another jam. Will David Lynch ever release more Twin Peaks? I'd like to hope so. I know we've lost the actress who played the Log Lady since then. We've lost Miguel Ferrer, who does an outstanding job as Albert in Twin Peaks. Might recognize him in a lot of things. Most notably, RoboCop. I always remember him from RoboCop. He and Ray Weiss, both in RoboCop. Oh dear. I'm getting robo-popped. Let's get out of here. Let's mosey. Back to our safe house. The not-so-safe house. Look at this gang of troublemakers. Oh, mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? Trying to get through that one without flubbing it. It's a toughie. That's a doozy there. Yeah, doozies and toughies coming and going. Let's see if we can find our lost blood echoes. That'd be alright. Well, we found the hunter. Oh dear. And it's crows. Or even crow. Hey, he's got our blood echoes. Up to bed, okay. Monster.
I should think you still have dreams.
Alright, well, we lost our blood echoes
next
again.
Time you dream, give some thought.
I think it might be to our advantage to take care of that sniper. I want to get through this area. I shouldn't be horsing around here too much. That hunter will wait for us. And we can always get more blood echoes. Gonna try to get them back. Oh yes. We're not gonna horse around though. We will chop and they will drop. Just gonna keep boogieing. Let's see what happens. Oh dear. Alright, there's a shortcut. Good. Oh, not so good. That's alright, we lost our blood echoes, and in a way, it's a bit liberating. That way we don't have to worry about fetching them again. We can just ride like the wind. Because I've got such a long way to go to get to the border in Mexico. So I ride like the wind, like the wind. Michael McDonald and whoever it was who actually did this song. I don't know. Remember Michael McDonald doing the guest voice on there. More specifically from an old SCTV bit where Rick Moranis played Michael McDonald. There we go, gonna get like, ooh wow, 300 blood echoes back. Thanks guys. Thanks Obama. Yeah, SCTV had its macabre side as well. With Count Floyd. Ooh. Yeah, it was about as spooky as it got. That's okay. When you're watching Canadian comedy, you don't need it to be too scary. Alright, we're just gonna gut the stink house and get to going. Let's go. The hot shot. It's a good pop out there. Good jump scare. Hey guys. Jump scares only work when I'm intimidated. Yeah, CTV, not my favorite Canadian comedy. Really big fan of the old Kids in the Hall program. Come on, get out of that hail of fire, gunfire. Let's get back here, back to the Hell House. Yeah, love that Kids in the Hall. And in terms of sketch programs, that's about all I know for Canadian comedy. Kids in the Hall and SCTV. Doesn't mean that's only Canadian comedy out there. I was a big fan of the Trailer Park Boys for quite a while. Kind of wore out their welcome. Shtick got a bit old. But it's still good fun. I'd say the first 5 or 6 seasons, fantastic. Kind of like the Andy Griffith Show with guns and drugs. Alright. Gonna go ahead and just keep going. Don't need to worry about the hunter right now. We're going to worry about the hunted. Picking up a lot of these weapon enhancing items. That's kind of nice. This is a bloody mess. Not an uncommon sight in this game, I suppose. Yeah, let's go for it. See what happens. We got a shrieker. Oh yes, they call him the Shriek. Zoom! Oh, looks like a mess down there. What is going on in here? Looks like something nice at that altar, though. We have a safe way to get down here. Doesn't look like it. Let's just jump. Crisscross will make you jump. Come on, monsters. Holy Moses. Let's get that heal on. Get our heal on, get whatever this is. Didn't look great. And we'll line them up and knock them down. Later I'll be coming round. We'll line them up and knock them down, and we're stuck. We're in a jam. Don't want to get too close. We're getting a little poisony there. Oh, we got the slow poison, and we died of the poison. God bless America. That stupidity hurts. As we like to say, stupidity hurts. Should have been able to survive that situation, but wasn't clever enough. Wasn't patient enough. And we're back up here again. So let's battle our way through town again. Through town again, jig a jig jig. Zig a zig ah. Speaking of the Spice Girls, I believe there's another season of The Boys out or on its way soon. The Netflix Prime exclusive comic book based mature drama thing. Pretty good. I liked it. Liked the first season. Loved Carl Urban. Had I known he was in it, I would have fired it up a bit sooner. Carl Urban, who was also in The Two Towers and Return of the King. Played Aemir, I believe his name was. One of the Horse Lords. Never knew that was Carl Urban until quite some time later. You'd also recognize him as Bones from... Oh, no, that's not good. From the more modern Star Trek movies. Ooh, that's the hot spot. Alright, next to this. Perfect. See ya, crows. I said see ya, crows. Just avoid the hunter. Hopefully he does not pursue us. And if he does, we're in a safer area now. He's hurting. Where's he going? There we go. Took him down. All that for 800 lousy blood echoes. But he's a thorn out of our side permanently now. A little easier than some of the hunters we faced in the Cathedral Ward. And we've got that treasure off of his scaffolding over here, so we'll take our time and we will wander on down the step staircase. We are going to earn the title of Stepmaster. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and equip some of those antidotes that we're racking up. God bless it. No pause in this game. You always want to be in a safe spot before you do any inventory work. I was not in a safe spot, apparently. They smelled blood in the water and they went for it. Keep on coming, boys. I have enough time. There we go. You don't want to get stuck on this balcony for too long. Yep, these crazy wraiths are after us. Always nice to hang up a Christmas wraith. Let's not let them gang up on me again this time. Hey, God, our blood echo is back even. Lucky, lucky. Looky, looky, I got hooky. Seem to have cleared out the hall. They've got something pretty awful strung up there. I wonder what that was I found on the altar. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Always nervous when there are no enemies around. This means there are probably enemies around. Ah, here we go. Hoping this goes up, up, and away. Keep going, Johnny. Hope we find a lone gunman up here. Yeah, we found a shortcut. I'll take a shortcut. Would have preferred to taken out that tower guard, but hey, we'll take our victories where we find them. Always running into these crows. Got a big old rock over there. Rock of Ages. Is there anything worth a darn over here? Alright, this looks like a new area at the very least. Doesn't look promising. Looks like monsters. Ooh, Skitter Critter. Thank you, Skitter. I thought I saw something lurking up there. What was a wolf? Werewolf. Come on, Wolfie. Come on. Ooh, that's not good. Back off, dogs. Oh goodness. Sometimes you lock onto an enemy and that really hampers your escape ability. Let's get the hell out of here. Things have gone bad. Sometimes if you just get out of the sight of those dogs, they'll leave you be. They'll go back. And they can do that. That's fine. Oh no, they're in hot pursuit. We'll take them down one at a time. Just like at the hot dog eating contest. Take them down one at a time. Don't know what I think about those hot dog eating contests. I enjoy a good dog every now and again, but just slamming those things into water, soggy buns, no condiments. Don't know that I could ever enjoy a hot dog again after entering the hot dog eating contest. And that's one path. Let's check the other one. Big old door, eh? Usually good things behind big doors. Oh dear. Should have gone the other way. Sure could go for a shortcut back to the hunter's dream right now. I'd like to level up a real quick level on something. Some more health, some more strength. I may have an item that'll let me go back there, but this is some good progress. We don't want to give it up. And that dog didn't want to give it up either. More antidote. This looks promising. This could be some manner of shortcut. We love shortcuts in this game. Shortcuts and caskets. Tisket a tasket. It's a flower making basket. Oh, did we open another shortcut? We may have. Ah, yes. Right at the beginning now. Perfect. Can go back to that hunter's dream at our leisure. But first, let's go up. Let's exhaust it. Yeah, a little fire paper. That's good news. Lets you apply fire to whichever weapon you're holding. Good to power up for tough boss battles. So let's head back to the dream. Oh, that allowed us to come back. Not gonna get us back there very easily, though. Oh well. Kind of miss the doll. Let's see what she's up to. Might be praying at a grave, might be taking a snooze, or standing attentively waiting for our return. And she is thrilled.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well, let me.
Alright. Now we can get at least one level out of this. Let's make it a good one. Gonna go ahead and just throw it on health for now. Want to remember to see if we found any more runes. I don't think so. Nope. See if we can power up our weapon a little bit more. We could power up our pistol. No need. Not worth the rare items. Alright, a lot of gems to choose from now. And nothing too crazy. Did I repair? There we go. Gotta keep that weapon sharp. Yeah, these little cold blood dews. Better than Mountain Dew. They hold that wonderful experience, those blood echoes that we use to power up.
Welcome, what?
And you don't,
well.
as long as you don't use the echoes, just keep them in your inventory, you don't lose them. It's money in the bank. Let's make another withdrawal.
Farewell, good heart, may you.
I had trouble using one because we were yakking at the doll. That's enough for a level.
Welcome, what is it you do? Very well, let me.
Oh, now is when we power up our strength. Hit 'em hard, hit 'em fast.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Farewell, may you...
Really love the doll's Bjorkish accent. And let's hang out with the doll for a bit. And we're gonna take a quick 5 here, because I'm kind of doing the hot dog dance right now. Gotta go see a man about a horse, but we'll be back shortly, and we're gonna keep the hunt going in Bloodborne. Coming back to you live from the city of mystery and romance, your pal, Johnny Sixgun. Living the dream, in the hunter's dream in Bloodborne. Got a little secret goal in mind tonight. I'm not going to share that, in case I don't achieve said goal. But, numero uno, we're hunting the beasts. Beasts need to be hunted or loved. And we're going for the hunting option. No mercy for monsters tonight. Battling through Old Yarnum. We've got a sniper on the top of the roof. Really sticking it to old Johnny here. We're hoping to avoid him. Ooh, it's our skitter critter. We got him. We got some treasure out of the deal. Can't beat a little treasure from a little friend. We got a little shortcut. Can I get to the shortcut from here? I know we can get to trouble from here. Oh, we just gained a few levels. A little more health, a little more strength. Oh, we're doing okay. Doing a little better than the monsters. There we go. Hey, there's our shortcut, thank the goodness. Let's head back down to Old Yarnum proper. Hey, monster. Not gonna let the monsters get us down. We're almost to Friday. No monsters can stop the setting of the sun and the revolving of the earth. We're gonna get to Friday and maybe enjoy a little weekend. Possibly enjoy a game that's not Bloodborne tomorrow night. Doing our usual... Who's shrieking at me? Yeah, we got something fun planned for Friday night. Gonna do a little Carol Blaster. So if you want to tune into that, that's going down tomorrow evening. Let's go through this. There we go. The Shrieking Sheik. And we haven't been in this area yet, so we want to look for treasure. Doot, 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 doot. We'll survey the area. Survey says... Very ominous looking. Like most areas here. tempted by the fruit of the treasure. Can never overlook the secret enemies. Alright. There's gotta be something bad in here. It looks bad. When things look bad, they typically are. The blood-starved beast. He thirsts for blood. Alright, we really pissed it off now. Razor sharp claws. Claws for alarm. Oh, we got the poisoning. That's bad. That's why we got our antidote. No problem. Blood-starved beast, down for the count. Thankfully, we're a little overpowered for the beast. We should have found this area a bit sooner, but I missed a switch. That happens. Hey, some more antidotes. So there we go. It's just about enough for another level. So at the very least, we've taken down another boss tonight. That's good news. Good news for what few citizens remain in Yharnam. Not good news for the Monster Squad. And the Narded Wolfman. Old pal Wolfman Jack there. Wonder if Wolfman Jack is still with us. Famous radio DJ from back in the day. Renowned for his growling voice and constant howling. Wolfman Jack. This would usually be the portion of the program where I attempt an impersonation, but we're going to take it easy on the throat. The constant talking is enough duress for old Johnny. Is this enough for one more level? Well, let's go for it. Do one more quick wander around. Make sure we're not missing something. Close enough. Maybe we can do something with that chalice.
Welcome home. What is it you... Very well, let me...
Oh, we're just about 200 short. That's a kick in the gonards.
Farewell, good. May you...
But thankfully we've got some blood echoes on store.
Welcome home. What is... Very well, let me...
Let's go with another health.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the...
And there we go. If we'd like, we could use this chalice we found to create a random dungeon. We don't really want to do that. You can find some treasure down there, but more concerned with the mainline story of the game right now. Alright, nothing too crazy on sale at the moment. So we'll tune up our sword. We'll get back to action. Alright, that's in about as good a shape as it's gonna be, so let's skedaddle. Didn't seem to be too much to explore down there, so let's head back to Old Yarnum. See if we can do something about that machine gun fella who's been rubbing us the wrong way. We'll take a shortcut. Not that shortcut. Really cutting them down. Easy Street. Oh, this looks like a shortcut I might have missed out on earlier. Or perhaps not. Ooh, that machine gunner, he's got my number. Just want to take a quick look. Nope, didn't want to look at that. I've seen that. The old gal got me there. That's a good one. Got one of our little shortcuts right there. I kind of want to venture out in this courtyard quickly. We're going to make mad dash. Not that mad. We're not going to get snuffed out by some creepy crows. Probably thought he was going to break her neck like he did with that crow. Oh, guys. Gotta snuff these monsters out before he reloads. Oh, I thought I saw a treasure over here. Very much want to ascend to that tower. Aha! The old sneaky ladder gag. Once we get rid of this fellow, we can breathe a little easier in this area. Oh, don't roll off of the roof here, Johnny. Oh, and don't die.
I should think you still have dreams. Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Oh well, that's okay. We know where he's at. He may or may not have fallen off of the roof. If he did, he's gone. We'll find out very shortly. I thought that plant was a monster. Not too many carnivorous plants in nature, thankfully. The classic Venus flytrap. You have some of those weird vase plants. Overall, aside from some poisony guys, plants are mostly our friends. And to repay them, we eat them en masse. Gotta remember, plants are people too. Very fun episode of a program I enjoy, Space Dandy. Animated program from Shinichiro Watanabe. Fellow who did Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I think that hunter might have fallen off of the roof. Yeah, Space Dandy, about a dandy guy in space. Even if you like Cowboy Bebop, you might not like Space Dandy. Took me a few watches to get into it. The focus on restaurants with well-endowed waitresses, kind of kind of threw me for a loop. Like, what is this trashy stuff here? Oh yeah, looks like he took a dive. There we go. He took a dive, and we're still alive. And oddly enough, Space Dandy, I mentioned the band Eels earlier. Frontman of Eels, Mark Oliver Everett. His father is referenced in the credits song of Space Dandy. His father, oddly enough, came up with the many worlds theory, kind of the alternate realities thing that we all know and love. And Space Dandy deals heavily with those themes eventually. Ooh, walking along these narrow girders is always a challenge in these Soulsborne games. Let's see if we can get to the other side without dying. Just one misstep. So we got some treasure there, we got some treasure there. Let's go with this one, it's closer. We've got some Molotovs. And we missed that one. Dagnabbit. Which is our clearest path to hopefully not die. Alright. We're just gonna boogie here. Don't want to deal with all those wacky monsters. Rather watch some wacky races. The classic 70s Hanna-Barbera racing program. See what those Slag brothers are up to, or perhaps the gruesome twosome. Hey, monster. They brought back the wacky races not too long ago, a few years ago. Turned it into a CG animated thing. And it was honestly, it was a pretty good series. Pretty smartly written for a children's program. Which is good. Don't want to insult kids, they're pretty clever these days. When you grow up with the internet and have access to all of the world's knowledge, don't talk down to kids, they're pretty clever. I do kind of want that other treasure we left behind, though. We're going for it. While we're in the neighborhood. You never know what you're missing out on. Okay, it's still over there waiting for us. Just gotta do our little tightrope act. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot. Ooh, and we botched it. That's another botch job. So, nuts to that. Gonna make like Penelope pit stop and head for the finish line. I don't know what was up with Hanna-Barbera back in the day. Speed buggy show, ooh, that was intolerable. We're back down here again, that's fine. We got the Three Stooges here. Good one, dog. I suppose we're closer to the blood-starved beast lamp. Let's go for that one. Let's not die, though. We're getting pretty close to another level here. Welcome to the next level. Sega Genesis. Or is that the Sega Saturn? That was one of Sega's little catch copy things. That's gotta be enough for another level. Ooh, skitter critter. Just in case. There's sneaky hag over here. Come on, hag. We're gonna get our quick level in. And we found that badge on the corpse of that machine gun hunter.
Welcome. What is it?
Those badges allow you to purchase more things from the messengers. Those emaciated little skeleton-looking fellows hanging out in that bird bath to the left here.
Very well, let me...
Let's see what's for sale. What's on offer? What's on special? A little more strength. Like to hit them hard. Hit them hard. Hit them below the
Farewell,
belt.
good hunt.
Hey, gents. Alright, what do we have for sale now? Well, not very much, because I don't have too much dough. That's okay. Oh, yes. Forgot about that lantern. I might have to buy that in a bit. Alright, looks like we have some more weapons for sale. Nothing interesting me at the moment. $2K for that lantern. Let's see if we have some better blood gems to equip. Oh, there we go. Get another point on there. Why not? That's the point. So we've taken care of our biz there. where to go next? What is our next objective? I think what I want to do... I want to go back to the cathedral right quick. I'm looking for a new visitor to the cathedral. I went to the wrong cathedral. Dag nabbit. Well, that's okay. We can get to the other one easily enough. Might even encounter a few enemies along the way. Sorry, big fella. Smell you later, alligator. Ooh, good one, guys. The old Rochambeau. Hit the old courtyard here. Yeah. Let him be. It's your lucky day, fellas. Yeah, we'll let him be. Alright, now we're at the cathedral where I want it to be. Want to see our old pals, the blind beggar, the crazy old lady, the irritated fella, and the prostitute.
I've no time for your petty lies. I can't stand the step.
Get your stink breath out of my face. Oh, we got our crow pal. Yeah, not as many clergy wandering around now that we've taken out Cleric Amalia. Oh dear. Got old Sacco here. Good one, Sacco. Wacko Sacco. What is happening here? Sorry, Jack. You are in the sack. There we go. Like most role-playing games, we have woken up in prison. That happens in just about every RPG I've ever played. But we've got all of our gear still. Well, that's about just as cryptic as any of the little hints in Castlevania 2, the first game I ever streamed. That was a fun one. I enjoyed the Castlevania 2. Played a spiritual successor not too long ago, Bloodborne Curse of the Night 2. Very recently. Very fun little retro-styled platformer. Who's this dude in the chair? Not having a good time in that chair. Yeah, we could go up or down. Let's go down.
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
It sounds like we have someone borderline sane down here. A little trick to this. This gal. She's a fan of the clergy, so let's get all dolled up. Wearing our cool church robes. Let's do a cool church pose. Roast beast. Good evening, Dan. There's our maiden in distress.
Oh, by your God, the healing church. You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least.
Give me the cash. Ah, madman's knowledge. My head's already rife with it.
It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street.
Yeah, I don't know if the old folks are in on the Arby's still these days with those skyrocketing prices. I think the old folks might gravitate towards... No, I don't know. I guess there's not really any fast food alternative that's cheaper. Particularly for the slow-roasted roast beef of Arby's.
That's it to you.
Yeah, get yourself to the chapel, gal.
Thank you. I'll sit, I pray, for 6 kind done.
Yeah, I haven't had Arby's in quite some time. I do enjoy it, though. I think the last time I went is when they introduced those pizza sliders. They should probably be named Greasy Sliders. God damn, were they greasy. Pretty good, though. Oh my god. Me and my friends meet at McDonald's to read the obituaries to see which of our friends have died. Mr. Orr. Ooh, buffalo chicken sliders. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, this is a pretty cool outfit. Let's roll with this. I know they sell the Euros every now and again. They had a Italian sandwich that was pretty decent. Nothing outstanding, but it was alright. Alright for Arby's. I honestly don't know that I've ever had beef and cheddar before. I'm afraid of it. Afraid of that cheddar. Yeah, did you check out that Retron 5 at all, Dan? Kind of curious. I checked it out checked out the Hyperkin website. They're still... Ooh, Skitter Critter. Still selling them for $145, which isn't bad, considering all the different things it plays. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I always remember that Big Montana. Everyone was going ape over the Big Montana. It's like, how much roast beef can you really jam into a sandwich, guys? Oh, Sacco's almost got me. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's... I mean, it was crazy when I checked it out. The thing's been around for like 5 years now. But it's cool. Game Boy Color, I think maybe even Game Boy Advance, Genesis, Master System, Nintendo, import Nintendo, Super Nintendo, import Super Nintendo. And if you got old games, if you want to play them on a modern day television, that thing's pretty cool. Oh, don't kill me, monster. Oh, nice. Yeah, and that's a problem with these. I mean, no Sega CD on there. That's kind of a bummer. That would be cool to see. Oh, that was way too close. Yeah, if I weren't so darn busy with all these fancy newfangled games, oh, I'd be tempted to buy that thing. Yeah, that wireless control thing, that way you're not... I mean, you got your TV, then you gotta pull the console out as far as you can, then you gotta strain those corded controllers, and just hope you reach. Kind of a nuisance in this day and age. Come on, dogs. Oh, that Sacco, he really brings a pain. Aw, the dog took the hit. Oh no, he got me. Yeah, that's really cool too. Its thing is just lined up with ports for all those old controllers. It's a cool piece of machinery. I'm really not a big fan of this level here. This is a doozy. I think we're just gonna run past the sackos. Run past the sackos and the wackos. I did do the, let's see, a buddy of mine has the PlayStation VR for his PlayStation 4. And the only one I did was this kind of a Batman simulator thing. And you're playing as Batman, you gotta solve a few crimes. But it was cool. When you're going down this elevator to the Bat Cave, I mean, it felt like I was literally descending. It was something, it was surreal. Oh, yeah, tell me about it. I got all the shades drawn. I'm thinking about stapling garbage bags over them. The sun's really pissing me off. Oh, well, I'll open a shortcut here. That's something. No problemo. But yeah, I've considered buying the PSVR myself. I've got a version of Tetris that's PlayStation VR compatible, and it's supposed to really be out of this world. The game itself is great, but I'd really like to see what it's all about in that 3D VR. What the hell's going on over here? Bloody murder over here. We got the old... Oh, not currently operational. I was gonna say, what was that flop house we stayed at in Superior, Wisconsin, across the pond from Duluth, Minnesota? The sleazy little dive hotel a friend and myself stayed in during the tourist season. It wasn't the Savoy, it wasn't the Envoy, it was the Androy. That was it, the Androy Hotel. Sadly, their elevator was not quite up to par, and we heard years later that a unfortunate staff member took a tumble down the open elevator shaft. Oh, the Androy. Everybody loves the Androy Hotel, hovering around 1.5 stars on Yelp. I'm not sure what its review is. And good evening, Amanda. Yeah, I mean, if they were able to somehow integrate PlayStation, Sega CD, get some of those CD things going, 0.5 stars. I do wish we checked out the bar when we were there. That's one regret. But as they say, better to regret something you did do than something you didn't do. Hope you guys are doing alright tonight. Oh man, bad dog. Oh, it's Sacco again. That's not good. Well, quite frankly, I mean, my PlayStation 2 hasn't worked well for years. Even considered buying another one, but at the same time, it's like, I got enough other stuff that I'm not playing. Probably don't need to go back to the old stuff right now. Oh. Damn it, Sacco. It's okay, we've unlocked a little shortcut. We might just employ our old secret strategy of running. We're gonna do the 5-minute mile. Ooh, good old turbo graphics. Yeah, they, you know, some of those little mini consoles, they did the NES Classic and the SNES Classic, and there was that Genesis one that they did. They just came out with a turbo graphics one, and it's really tempting. Really tempting. A lot of cool games on it. I'd look at it. It's about a Hondo, though. It's like, I can just emulate all those games so easily. We got our souls back. Yeah, that one. There's one game in particular, if they translated into English, I would have been in, but they didn't. They've got the Japanese version on it for whatever reason. Alright, I don't know what I just picked up there, but I'm not going to stick around to worry about it. Oh, no, dogs. That's a bad dog. Yeah, that little turbo graphics thing. Oh, it's a big pig. Who's the fellow that was making all that ruckus earlier? Oh, it's another pig. His house was made of straw. Oh, the old Atari Lynx. That thing is pretty cool. I've never played one personally. Never emulated it. That was a cool little device. It looks like we have a full moon out in Yarnum tonight. Oh yeah, that Jaguar. I don't know about that Jaguar. Kind of weird. What's in here? This is... I think this is where I started. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. It's a bunch of sackos. Yeah, that Jaguar. It always had the Alien vs. Predator first-person shooter on there that I thought looked really cool. Supposed to be one of the better games. Alright, got another fun outfit here. Might hit the dressing room after this. I think I need to buy some more pants right now. I'm too afraid to go to the store. I don't know why. I believe in the hype, I guess. It's probably because when I say the store, I mean the Goodwill. That might be, I don't know, that seems a little beyond the pale. Oh, the gate's closed. I wanted to go in that gate. Oh yeah, Neo Geo, that's worse than ever. Those $250 games are going for the same or higher. They regularly release little compilations of their games. They did their own little version of the Neo Geo classic thing. It's like a little arcade game. Its own little built-in screen and stuff, and you can hook it up to your television. Not supposed to be great, but still kind of cool. Yeah, the YouTube channel Game Sack. That's a good one to check out for reviews on those little classic consoles and stuff. I like the Game Sack guys. Used to be a couple guys. Now it's just one guy, but he's good. It's not smarmy asshole, not negative. Just talks about games, and he knows his hardware. I don't know where I'm going, which is common. Well, there's a big old monster around here somewhere. I don't necessarily want to deal with this customer. Where did those pigs come from? Oh, the old pig in the poke. Yeah, that's a good channel. There's a lot of gaming stuff on the YouTube, obviously. That's one of the good ones. Unlike this channel. Thought I was getting a check in the mail from YouTube the other day. It was a bill stating, "John, quit wasting our server space with your nonsense." Signed, the YouTube algorithm. That would weed out a lot of the garbage on the YouTube, though, if they maybe just charged people to upload. But that would take away the Wild West feel to it. That's a cool thing. I've got a Sonic compilation on the Saturn, Sonic Jam. Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. Except you can do the 2 and 3 on Sonic and Knuckles, and the version of Sonic 1, you can turn it on or off. You can use the spin dash in Sonic 1. It's really cool. There's also some, galleries where you can listen to some tunes, check out some artwork. Really cool Saturn disc. I don't own too many Saturn games, but I'm glad that's one of them. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, do I defeat the Sacco? Oh, I don't like these guys. They kill me. Yeah, the old sack whack. Talk to the hand. Oh, there we go. That was a fortunate turn of events. Oh, bad dog. Gonna take a quick pause here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just checking my laptop, see if it tells me where to go. I'd go to a safe space, but if I do that, all the enemies return, and I don't want to deal with them. Alright, I certainly want to find this. There's a boss in this area that I really want to take down, but I gotta find the goofy guy. That's, you know, kind of a bummer there's no map in this game, but fun to make our own way in the world. Sometimes. We'll go down here once more. No, we won't. Let's go back. I think we want to go through this way. No, we don't. That's just a shortcut to back here. What's over here? Alright. Secret tactic again. No, don't get sucked by the sack. The old sack sucks big time. But helped me get my bearings straight. This is where I wanted to go, I think. Come on, dog. Take out the dog and pass the sack. And open up our other shortcut. Whoa! Oh, the wailing and the gnashing. Oh dear. Alright, so this isn't exactly where I thought it was going to be. That's okay. I haven't apparently visited. I'm not in jail, I'm just visiting. Okay, yeah, this is an area I totally missed. Oh, a couple of sackos. That's not good. And if we're going into that area, we're gonna take all of our blood echoes and we're going back to the dream. We're gonna get a level or two under the belt. I feel that we're getting close to my goal. Never did do that Atari 7800. Never did too much Atari in general.
Welcome home, good
Little,
hunter.
what was it, the 2600 here and there, back in the day. But yeah, never the 52, never the 78. I heard the 78 had some okay stuff. There's a Ninja Golf game on there I was always curious about. Played a web browser version. It was pretty fun. You hit the ball, then you gotta get to the ball. You gotta go for a little stroll, and along the way you battle enemy ninjas and birds and what have you.
Very well, let me.
I think we need a little more strength for these bad boys.
Farewell.
And I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if that's enough for another level.
Very well, let me.
Ah, nuts.
Very well.
let the...
They might have even had a version of it on the Lynx. Getting back to that Lynx. Oh, was that enough? Once again, I wasn't paying attention. I gotta pay attention when I'm playing video games.
Very well, then.
Yeah, yeah. A little more endurance, too. Wait, was that where I was? Where the hell was I here? Oh, I don't know that this was it. Let's go there. Load screens might be a bit of a nuisance in this game, but quicker than walking everywhere. Hey, there we go. Ah, this altar looks strangely familiar, like that enemy that grabbed and killed me in one hit a few days ago. Never did that one. I know there was Yo-Noid on the NES. Played a little bit of that one. It was a reskin of a Japanese... Oh my god. Cutting me from ear to ear. Jeez Louise, lady. That was harsh. Yeah, that Domino was in there. Goofy Noid. For folks who don't remember the Noid, he was a claymation character who would often mess up those pizzas you ordered. You didn't want to get your pizza fucked up, so you wanted to call Domino's. You want to avoid the Noid. Although, fun pizza fact for the gang, that little plastic table thing you will occasionally get in your pizza pie. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, we can summon a hunter pal. Excellent. Yeah, that little plastic table thing that keeps the roof of the box off of the cheese. That's called the Noid. The little plastic thing is the Noid. Another fun fact about the Domino's Noid, those claymation commercials were done by the same gang that did the California Raisins and the Claymation Christmas special, as well as one of my favorite claymation features, The Adventures of Mark Twain. Very cool. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's the hot spark. Oh, that's a Zapple. if this thing likes fire. Come on, heal, heal. Oh. Go. Oh, nuts. Thank the gods. Oh, and we even unlocked a nice little shortcut there. And we can open up this gate for another shortcut. Oh, nice. Good for you, Amanda. I was thinking it was McDonald's, but yes, it was Hardee's that had those California Raisin figurines. Those things were cool. I had a friend that had one or two of them. We didn't have any, but... Alright, so we got a badge, so we can buy some more stuff. We got some souls off of that awful boss. Took down a few bosses tonight. That's not bad. That's not what my secret goal has been. Secret goal was not to be kidnapped by Sacco. Wasn't to rescue that nun. What could my secret goal have been? Ah, nuts. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, when we were kids, all those fun commercials, all the little toys and the meals and the what have you, always aimed right at us and didn't really realize it. All that stuff cost money. Didn't stop us from wanting it, though.
Welcome home, good hunter.
And you go to school and you get the kids with their cool little McDonald's Happy Meal toys, little transforming food robots maybe, and I didn't have any. Wow, wow.
Very well, let me stand.
Alright, Dolly. How about a little more health? Alright. Sadly, I did not achieve my secret goal yet. Ooh, acquire more blood echoes. That's good news. Oh my goodness. 80 miles, that's a little ways to drive for a QPC. I've never had a QPC. Never had quarter pounder with cheese. Or a quarter pounder. Everyone's always going ape about it, but I don't know if there's any difference between the regular McDonald's hamburger or the quarter pounder one. No, it was, I still remember to this day, the day they introduced the McGriddles sandwich at McDonald's. I was in college at the time. I skipped class just so I could go ahead and get that McGriddle. And it was worth it. I remember my first McGriddle. Do I remember what I would have learned in class that day? No. Probably because I wasn't there to learn it, but you know, that's okay. I don't remember most things that I learned in college, so money well spent. What's this thing? Let's see what this weapon's all about. Ah, crazy electric club thing. Oh, this thing's pretty weird. Yeah, I mean, syrup built into the bun. Who are the ad wizards behind this one? Alright, well, sadly, I had hoped that defeating that boss would allow me to purchase an item that I was really looking forward to, and it did not. Single family dwelling. Yeah, that old firehouse on Randolph has apparently been purchased by some local restaurateurs. They've sandblasted the old brick facade. It looks fantastic, Dan. You gotta see this. The old firehouse on Randolph used to give out the big Snickers bars on Halloween. This year for Halloween, they'll be giving away hand sanitizer. And instead of Darth Vader masks, the children will be wearing respirators. Just kidding, trick-or-treating is officially dead as of 2020. R.I.P. Halloween. Yeah, and it wasn't just the big Snickers, Amanda. Just all those houses. That density, you could hit so many houses, you'd just fill pillow sacks with candy. You'd have to stop at home to drop it off. Then you go out again, and you keep going until midnight. 4 hours of gathering candy. It would last for weeks. There we go, let's see who we got hanging out in the old church these days. Hey, that door opened. That's good news. I was hoping for that. Hey, it's that nun we rescued.
Oh, brave.
Bring the trailer around,
You're
Paul.
alive. Thank you very much.
Yeah, West 7th neighborhood, Dan. You had to come down the hill. That's where the action was.
The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church.
Always good to get excited by the houses that would give out the free can of soda pop. That was pretty cool. Or maybe that little bag of chips. Houses giving out a quarter, a pencil.
If it would suffice. Forgive me, what would a brave hunter please?
Don't want your blood, lady. Of course, the little fun-sized candy bars. That was always my jam. Don't need those Smarties. Sweet tarts, man. Oh, yeah. Gotta get that sody pop. Let's keep going. Let's see what else is lurking in this church now that we've opened up the secret door. Oh, the peanut butter cups. I could do some damage on some Reese's right now. Old Machine Gun Kelly. Be even more popular if she gave out the Shasta. What do we got in the treasure chest? Ah, communion. Gotta go to church for communion. Oh, what was that? No, it was a casket. I thought it was a treasure chest. Yeah, I don't know if they still make Shasta these days. I wonder if that was a national generic brand, or if that was just a local. Before I venture forward, I'm gonna go ahead and equip that new rune. Yeah, there's a King of the Hill episode I haven't seen for quite a while, but Hank gets the idea to make his and Peggy's own caskets. So they've just, built their coffins, had them sit in the garage, and they took them for a little spin, just lounging in there. And I thought that was kind of fun. Not really morbid or anything, just kind of a nice moment. I always thought it'd be cool to make my own coffin, just keep it in storage until later. Oh, there we go. I like that. Okay, nice. One that I never saw, I know the Juggalos love it. I think it's more Michigan, Wisconsin, but Faygo? Never had the Faygo Cola, but the Juggalos love it. The Insane Clown Posse gang. Yeah, but it was always fun to see the generic soda names, maybe a Doc Rocket or Moon Mist. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never had it. I've seen it. Dr. Lightning. Ooh, I like that. Sounds like a lame comic book villain. Or it could be a hero. Dr. Lightning could be a hero. Ooh. That looked like a secret. Secret, secret. I think it's a secret. Here's some treasure. Oh, we can overlook our friends down in the cathedral. Yeah, Styx kind of made a little resurgence about that era. Now they're just doing their thing in the county fair circuit. I don't know that I want to roll down here. Why not? Hey, gang. I swear that lead dude from Styx, I just saw him pop up somewhere in some sort of a YouTube video. Some sort of an interview. Don't remember who was interviewing him. And I don't know his name, and don't know too much about Styx in general, so why did I even bring any of that up? Oh, that's not very interesting. I'm not even going to equip that. I jumped the gun there. Oh well, back to church. Well, first, sneak a quick level in. I think we can afford it.
Welcome home. What is it you did? Very well, let me...
I always missed a bar with a good jukebox. These days it's all those internet puke
Farewell,
boxes.
good hunt.
No character. A bar should fill its own jukebox. It helps set the mood. Let some kind of... Hey, hobo, how we doing? Yeah, every bar, they should load up their own jukebox, damn it. If they don't have good music, I shouldn't be drinking there.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well, let...
Alright, what do we level up next? Endurance? Strength? Oh yeah. Yep, the Mickey's by Willie. Or the, that jukebox of that pizza parlor. Which one was it? On Randolph by the college. Oh Jesus, why can't I think of it? Small chain. Haven't eaten there forever. Anna worked there. Oh man. Hate being old. Forgetting everything. More health though. We'll get more health. That's something I won't forget. Oh, Carboni's. Durr.
Farewell.
Brain is shot. Yeah, Carboni's. That was always pretty good. Been quite some time since I've had their pie. So, Hobo, you got your copy of Mega Man Legends 2 yet? I never even played 2. Never played that one or the Tron Bon. Never even finished the first Legends. Rented it back in the day. But, man. Oh, excellent. Excellent that Hobo's game is showing up. Not excellent that they attempted to modernize old Carboni's. Old childhood pizza parlor. Gotta keep greasy, dirty old restaurants as they were. 2's better than 1. Okay, that's good to hear. Quite frankly, I didn't really like Legends all that much, but I think it might have been better if it had the analog control. Well, I'm a closeted Mega Man hater, I think. Love Mega Man X. Other than that, oof. Mega Man 8. I liked Mega Man 8. Some of those old ones are just too damn hard for me, though. Ooh, skitter critter, skitter critter. Gotta get a skitter critter. Ooh. Yeah, let's get him. Why not? Get that critter. Oh, yes, this seems familiar. I'm gonna leave it for now. Or wait, do I have no option but to go down? Oh dear. Oh. That's a death. I didn't really want to go down, to be honest, so... Blessing in disguise. I want to be a master of disguise. Pistachio disguisey. Yeah, those old random encounters in the JRPGs, they'll wear you down. You'll get your goat after a while. Unless you're in the mood to grind, but if you're not, really test your patience. Maybe when I'm up in years, I'll get a Gatling gun mounted on my wheelchair and just cackle maniacally at the old folks' home. Seems to be a worthwhile endeavor. These poor sods did not realize who stumbled into their tower. Ooh, treasure. Yeah, bellhop bell would be pretty good too. Nurse, nurse, ding 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 ding, nurse. That other nurse stole all my rings. Johnny, you don't own any jewelry. That's because the nurse stole it. I saw her do it. Okay, sir. Oh, that's... Oh, we got a troll out here. That's kind of the bummer. We're all working, hoping to get to that retirement at some point. Personally, I've kind of been piling up video games, and... Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll play those once I have all the time in the world. By the time I have all the time in the world, my wrists will be so shot, my fingers will be so arthritic, I'll never be able to play a video game again. Which is why we do it when we can. And we record it, we put it on the YouTube, and then we can watch the playthroughs as old timers. Remember the good old days. Remember when my knees still worked and I sat inside playing video games all day? Those were the good old days. Oh, nice. That was kind of a niche thing to do back in the day. Some kids would hook up the VCRs to their SNES or their Genesis and record some playthroughs. It's pretty cool. Very uncommon. These days, everyone's recording everything. A lot of junk information just piling up. Of course, this isn't junk information. All of my Let's Play videos are top shelf. That's true, unless your VCR is talking to you. Which, you know, it shouldn't have been. However, if your teddy bear had a cassette player in it, maybe that was talking to you. Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, I'm sure Danny could hook that Retron. Oh dear. Hot stuff. Yeah, it's HDMI, so you'd probably be able to put it into a capture card or something like that. I mean, if I actually took this Let's Play thing seriously, I'd get a capture card and have it hooked up to a dedicated PC with external hard drives, this, that, and the other. But PS4 does all that for me, so taking the easy way out. Alright, it's got a new badge there. That means I can buy some more items. And we got some jars here, which means we can smashy do a little Legend of Zelda here. We're looking for rupees. Not Bill Cosby, we're not looking for... No, we're gonna leave the cause alone this week. And that door's locked. That's a bummer. Well, we found that badge thing. Could be good. I've considered looking into the whole capture card thing. That way I can play a hell of a lot weirder games that would appeal to even fewer people. But it'd be something to look into. But I don't know. This is fun enough as it is. We're going to take another stab at the hellhole here. We're going to try to take it seriously this time. Steady. Careful. Alright, got a top hat. That's good news for somebody. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Let's get that. We got a door over there. And we missed the door. But we hit the floor. And that's alright. That's just a fun little shortcut to get us back to where we want to be. Well, I know they even have the camera for the PlayStation 4, so instead of that Foxhound insignia, you could be looking at my mug all the time. You could see me sitting in a chair holding a controller. How exciting would that be, folks? Suppose you could form more of a bond with me. It's like, oh, he has a face. I can relate to that. But I see no point to purchase the PlayStation camera. Alright, we found that new badge. Do we have any cool new gear for sale? We do have a few items up for bids. That's true. You know, honestly, that's one thing that's really upset me about this, well, among other things. The pandemic. Gotta wear that mask all the time, and I emote a lot. Very rubber-faced, making weird reactions, facial gestures. It's sort of just what I do. But when you're wearing that mask, about all you can do is do the people's eyebrow, and that's about it. And don't get me wrong, it's entertaining to do the people's eyebrow, but you know, the grimacing and the scowling and the that's kind of missed. So that would be a good reason for having the PlayStation camera. Alright, so we've got a few more blood echoes to retrieve here. Let's go to the Grand Cathedral. I think we can scrounge up a few easy points of that a ways. Ooh, sweaty clothes. Well worn and damp with sweat. Oh my goodness, only 9:30 Central Time right here. That sun's going down early and earlier. I'm digging it. Just wish the darn thing would raise a bit later. Never enjoy being woken up by the sun. Or as I call it, the son of a bitch. Yeah, I tell you, I buy the, it's ridiculous. I know experts say anything over SPF 60 is just snake oil. It doesn't really do anything more, but I buy the SPF 100 sunscreen just to keep my face from aging and that ungodly sun. I get burned so easily in my old age. So I buy the SPF 100, and it costs. That stuff's expensive. Might as well just put the zinc oxide on my face and just go full Joker. We are all clowns. Alright, who's capping me here? Got hats over here. Hats off to you, asshole. Yeah, you know, there's not too many cases of the pandemic in Iceland. That would be a nice place to live. I saw, maybe it was Conan O'Brien visiting in Iceland, and that seems like a nice place. I'd live in Iceland. Send in the clowns. Yeah, I saw your comic the other day, Amanda, with the clown, and I was thinking of Clem Cadettle-Hopper, good old Red Skelton, who also painted all those sad clowns. My aunt met Red Skelton at the airport once. For folks who don't know who Red Skelton is, that's fine. That means that you're under the age of 20, 30. Yeah, Red Skelton. Comedian from back in the, I don't know, 50s, we'll say. Oh, he popped me. That was a good pop. There's a desk pop there. Alright, getting pretty close. Alright, I've got enough blood echoes saved up. We're headed back to the dream. Maybe we'll carve up this fella just for good measure. In life, you shouldn't do something just because you can. Kind of a shitty way to live life. But if you're good at doing something and doesn't upset someone, hey, give it a go. And never feel guilty about not doing something. Unless it's brushing the teeth or doing the laundry. Alright, back to Churchill. They're already here. And we've done it, folks. Oh, nice. Oh, you must have been there, Dan. I know you did a Norway back in the day, but yeah, that Iceland, I'd like to check it out. Alright, and we did it. I've reached my secret goal for the evening, although we've dispatched a few enemies along the way, explored some new areas, defeated some bosses. It was all with the aid of our trusty saw cleaver, which I've been dutifully using these last 4 play sessions, but Now I've found my weapon of choice. This is the weapon that I always used in the olden days. Ludwig's Holy Blade. We're gonna do some fencing, and when the times get tough, throw it in the sheath, and it's a great, great sword. This is a cool weapon. And that was my goal tonight. I wanted to find the metal so I could purchase this sword. We're going to even power it up a little bit here. We're going to get it ready for our next playthrough of Bloodborne, which will not be tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we're doing our Friday night retro indie Friday night thing. We're going to play an indie run-and-gun shooter called Caro Blaster, where you play as a frog and you shoot at fuzzy things for the most part. We'll talk about that more tomorrow, so if folks are up to the challenge, swing on by the channel tomorrow night. We're going to be starting 7 p.m. Central. It should be good. Play as a fraud. Listen, I don't play as it, I am one. There we go, we powered the hell out of that Holy Blade. There we go, even got the old saw cleaver looking good. So there we have it. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Looks like a lot of people are just tuning in as I'm winding it down, which that's kind of a bummer, but you win some, you lose some. So on that note, with our fancy new sword in tow, this is your pal, Johnny Sixgun, signing off for tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. If not, we'll be back playing more Bloodborne next week. So until we run into each other once again, stay safe, be happy, be well. Ta-ta, everyone.